1. A facility manager is tasked with training a new team of supervisors on emergency evacuation procedures. According to adult learning principles, which approach is most effective for ensuring retention and engagement? A. Provide a written manual and schedule a final exam. B. Use a lecture-only presentation to ensure coverage of content. C. Facilitate a hands-on drill simulating real evacuation scenarios. D. Assign independent reading followed by group discussion. 2. During a facility compliance audit, a manager discovers that some staff have not been following updated safety protocols. Which evaluation method would best identify gaps in staff understanding? A. Informal conversation during breaks. B. Direct observation with a structured checklist. C. Anonymous suggestion box feedback. D. Reviewing previous year's training scores. 3. A mentoring program for junior facility managers is being developed. Which initial step aligns with best practices in mentoring techniques? A. Assigning the mentor without clarifying expectations. B. Setting specific, measurable learning goals with the mentee. C. Providing the mentee with all relevant manuals immediately. D. Scheduling casual monthly check-ins without an agenda. 4. A facility manager needs to update the training curriculum for hazardous waste handling. Which strategy ensures regulatory compliance is embedded in the curriculum? A. Relying on staff's existing knowledge from prior training. B. Aligning learning objectives directly with current legal standards. C. Reducing the curriculum length to save time and resources. D. Using only vendor-provided safety videos. 5. In a post-training survey, facility staff report high satisfaction but ongoing performance issues remain. Which evaluation approach would most accurately measure training effectiveness? A. Level 1 reaction evaluation. B. Level 2 learning evaluation. C. Level 3 behavior evaluation. D. Level 4 results evaluation. 6. A senior facility manager is coaching a new hire who struggles with communication during vendor negotiations. Which mentoring approach is most effective? A. Telling the mentee to copy the manager's style exactly. B. Role-playing scenarios and providing constructive feedback. C. Encouraging the mentee to avoid negotiations until confident. D. Sending the mentee to read negotiation theory books. 7. When planning a fire safety refresher course, which curriculum development principle is most important for experienced adult learners? A. Provide opportunities to apply prior experiences to new content. B. Use only standardized testing to assess knowledge. C. Avoid group activities to keep the pace fast. D. Present all information in the same way as initial training. 8. A facility inspection reveals noncompliance with ADA Americans with Disabilities Act standards. Which immediate training step best addresses this gap? A. Provide targeted training focused on ADA requirements. B. Review unrelated safety topics to balance training content. C. Increase general compliance reminders during meetings. D. Delegate ADA training entirely to legal counsel. 9. A facility manager is implementing a new computerized maintenance management system CMS. Which adult learning technique will help staff adapt effectively? A. Offering guided practice sessions with real data input. B. Sending system manuals without demonstration. C. Providing one-time verbal instructions. D. Encouraging staff to explore the system independently. 10. While mentoring a mid-level manager, the facility manager notices resistance to feedback. What is the best response to maintain mentoring effectiveness? A. Confront the mentee publicly to address the issue. B. Ignore the resistance to maintain a positive atmosphere. C. Use active listening and explore the reasons behind resistance. D. End the mentoring relationship immediately. 11. A training program on facility emergency response needs to be evaluated for cost effectiveness. Which metric best determines its value? A. Participant satisfaction survey scores. B. Reduction in incident response times. C. Number of training sessions conducted. D. Trainers' self-reported effectiveness. 12. A curriculum on energy efficiency in facilities is outdated. Which development step ensures the program meets current best practices? A. Benchmarking against industry leaders and updated standards. B. Reusing the same slides to maintain consistency. C. Reducing technical content to make it easier to understand. D. Limiting updates to visual design only. 13. A facility manager needs to ensure that a new safety policy is understood across all shifts. Which communication method is most effective? A. Posting a written notice in the break room only. B. Conducting shift-specific briefings with Q and A sessions. C. Sending an email without follow-up. D. Including the policy in the next quarterly newsletter. 14. In a mentoring session, a mentee expresses difficulty managing cross-departmental projects. What should the mentor do to promote problem-solving skills? A. Provide direct answers to every challenge. B. Facilitate brainstorming and guide the mentee towards solutions. C. Tell the mentee to manage independently without assistance. D. Assign unrelated tasks to build confidence indirectly. 15. A facility manager needs to assess the impact of new waste reduction training on operational costs. Which evaluation level should be used? A. Level 1 reaction. B. Level 2 learning. C. Level 3 behavior. D. Level 4 results. 16. A training workshop on OSHA regulations for maintenance staff must accommodate different learning paces. Which method best addresses this? A. Self-paced e-learning modules combined with live Q, and A. B. One long lecture with no breaks. C. Group testing at the end of the workshop only. D. Providing printed OSHA guidelines without instruction. 17. A facility manager is tasked with designing a mentoring program to support succession planning. Which element ensures long-term success? A. Clearly defined mentor and mentee roles and evaluation criteria. B. Informal matching based on personality alone. C. Short-term goals without follow-up. D. Exclusive focus on technical skills. 18. During a compliance training session, a participant challenges the trainer's interpretation of regulations. What is the most professional response? A. Ignore the comment and continue. B. Encourage discussion and reference authoritative sources. C. Ask the participant to leave the session. D. Defend the trainer's position without evidence. 19. After implementing a new facility inspection checklist, the manager wants to confirm consistent use across sites. Which evaluation tool is most appropriate? A. Staff opinion surveys. B. Unannounced site visits with observation. C. Reviewing training attendance logs. D. Tracking maintenance requests only. 20. A training program's learning objectives are too broad. Which curriculum development action will make them more effective? A. Rewrite them to be specific, measurable, and aligned with job tasks. B. Remove objectives entirely to simplify the program. C. Focus only on topics the trainer enjoys teaching. D. Reduce content until only general ideas remain. CFM Certified Facility Manager. The Certified Facility Manager CFM test is a globally recognized credentialing exam administered by IFMA International Facility Management Association to validate a professional's expertise in facility management. It assesses knowledge and application skills across core competency areas such as operations and maintenance, project management, finance and business, leadership and strategy, human factors, real estate, technology, and environmental stewardship. The exam measures the ability to integrate technical knowledge with strategic decision-making, regulatory compliance, sustainability practices, and team leadership. Designed for experienced facility managers. The CFM test requires candidates to demonstrate practical problem-solving, communication, and planning skills to ensure safe, efficient, and compliant facility operations in diverse organizational environments. Here are the top 5 beneficial uses of CFM Certified Facility Manager exam. 1. Career advancement. Earning the CFM credential enhances professional credibility, demonstrating mastery of global facility management standards and opening doors to higher-level leadership roles. 2. Comprehensive skill validation. The test confirms proficiency in core FM competencies, including operations, strategic planning, compliance, sustainability, and leadership, ensuring readiness for complex challenges. 3. Global recognition. As an internationally respected certification, the CFM validates skills across industries and countries, facilitating career mobility and opportunities in diverse sectors. 4. Regulatory compliance assurance. Prepares managers to navigate and apply local, national, and international regulations effectively, reducing legal and operational risks. 5. Organizational impact. Equips professionals to optimize facility performance, reduce costs, and enhance safety, directly contributing to operational excellence and sustainability goals.